Cultural studies just allowed me to kind of combine all my interests into one program.
Because culture is so broad, I found that culture studies just kind of talks about all of the things I was really interested in. So I immediately was like, yes, I'm going to do cultural studies.
I actually came to UBC for cultural studies. I had already chosen my major when I was applying. I think the reason I chose UBC was because of cultural studies.
Taking a class, I think it was Cultural Studies 100. It just covered like a variety of topics and just really a broad range that I felt like really allowed me to, pursue kind of my interests in the things that I wanted to take in university.
I just really liked the description of what I could do with my degree and how it was interdisciplinary. And so there were so many entry points that interested me.
I just became so eager to continue learning about all of those different things, and it really helped my engagement with the class.
I think it allows me to really tap into my creative side, to learn in a non-traditional way. In some of my cultural studies classes that I've learned more because I've been able to be creative and I don't have to fit into the specific formula.
I did a project in David Jeffress's decolonization and colonization course. It was essentially analyzing how the clip of the video I've chosen participates in colonial discourse and how it emphasizes all these ideas that essentially perpetuate ideas of colonialism. That was a really engaging project for me because we just learned about so many different ways that colonialism can be embedded.
You can't bring in your own perspective as long as you are being interested in learning about course topics. And I find that very important.
Like, you can have some flexibility.
Allows there to be more critical thought and more engagement.
The paper I did for Dr. Alexopoulos' class on hysteria that I ended up presenting at the symposium she organized later, and I think it's the whole experience with the symposium was what really made me like the paper. It made me excited to revisit the topic and do more with it, maybe publish it, maybe create a second paper, and so I like the feeling it gave me.
So taking courses like colonialism and decolonization, I wrote a poetry chapbook, and so I was able to combine my writing, being able to share my own personal encounters with colonialism and also help educate other people, and then provide a space for connection and relationship.
Taking cultural studies, I end up applying so many things that I learned to my everyday life.
Yeah, there's lots of new opportunities that you can take with cultural study. I think just go for it and take it.
People should choose cultural studies.